Alright, this is another one of the 3,500 STL files I printed, and this one is the most recent, and you can see here that the skirt has gone down great. You can see it there all the way around. This is the first layer, and the benefit of the tape, when some people say, oh geez, why do you use the tape for adhesion? No, I actually use it for several reasons, and one of which is I like the contrast in color. You can see the blue, and you can see right here that my first layer is almost translucent, and that tells me that that first layer is going down really smooth, baby skin smooth, and you get to see the corners here not curling up. They're not curling at this point in time. We're going to keep track of that and shouldn't have any problems at all. And you can kind of see here it's going to come across when it's moved through. But I just wanted to show that just the basic printer, this is just all you need to get filament from the spool through the extruder, through the hot end, and down to the table. You know, that's it. That's all is required. And basically, I don't want to, muddle things up with a bunch of added crap on the hot end, when, as you can see right here, it can't get any better than this. I don't know how a direct drive can print any better than this. And as you can see, it's printing now with just your basic hot end delivery. Okay, so we have the heat sink, we have the fan, we've got the cooling fan here on the side, and this is it. We have the white Bowden tube delivery system here for the filament, delivers to a moving print head, and that's why they use the Bowden tube deliveries, because it's being delivered from over here. This is the extruder. It's a fully functional plastic extruder. It came with the printer, no issues, no problems. And so basically, again, it's filament coming from the spool itself directly into the extruder. No arms, gizmos, or gadgets printed to redirect it, because it's literally nothing to redirect. It's going right in, straight into the extruder itself. You can see that for yourself. And then it's pushing it down the Bowden tube. This is the white tube. The blue tube gives me no benefit at all. And I like the white tube because it's translucent. You can actually see the filament going through the tube itself. I kind of like that. Down here you see the springs. These are the stock springs right here that came with the printer. Nothing's changed about that. My leveling, those springs don't mess up to screw up my leveling. They never have, so basically I have the original springs. This here is what I use to level the bed. This is what I use to tram. It's the old school tramming tool, because it works. And why change what works? Why reinvent the wheel when this works? It's cheap. I can get as many strips of paper as I need ever in my printer's lifetime. So this is the tramming tool, and if you know how to use it, it's perfect. Okay, you just have to master your tramming skills. You don't need any electronic gizmo, because my print surface is known to be flat. As long as the print surface starts out flat and no issues throughout the entire print, which it will not have, because I don't heat the bed. You can see here that the set point for the bed heating is 0. So since I don't heat the bed, I don't have to worry about any warping of the aluminum plate under there. So this maintains the flatness. So as long as it's flat across its entire surface, then this electronic gizmo of any kind is useless, because there's nothing to adjust for. There's nothing to compensate for, because the flatness is maintained throughout the entire print. So there's no need to add anything there on the side, which again adds more problematic issues that people have to deal with. I see it all the time. So this is just your basic print head to get filament from here to here, because this is indeed a moving head. You need something to do that, and this is it. This is how it was designed. This is how it works. And once you build the printer properly, it literally has to work. I mean, because again, there's nothing to foul up. Okay, because we got the extruder, it works great. If that arm ever cracks, what do? Replace the arm. Don't replace the extruder. You'll be asking for trouble. So basically, this is the plastic extruder body. You can change the arm anytime you want if you need to. And there are some that have problems, but when you buy that arm from the supplier, it's brand new, has never been installed, never been under stress. So you put that in there, put that on there. You got years down the road. When you change to another extruder, you've got problems all the time that this one will never have. Okay, so there you go. White Bowden tube all the way to the moving print head. You can see here there's no raft, no brim, no messy glue stick at all. You don't see anything to clean up or constantly clean all the time. You're not worried about that. This is a very easy print removal when it's done. You can see here the first layer is still going down very smooth, very even. That's nice. It's very smooth all the way across, and it'll continue like that. Every layer all the way up, no issues. This is going to be probably a 18-hour print. It says about 17, but I think it might be a little longer. No big deal. Time isn't an issue. I'll just let the printer do its job, and I'll go find something else to do. So for me, I'd rather have quality than worry about how long it's going to take, because like I say, I just find something else to do, during that, all day, no problem. I can, set up another printer. I have 4 of these. So there you go. Printing great. Let's see here again where we stand. It's got a long ways to go. Let's see what it says, estimate. Yeah, it says about 15 hours, but it's going to be probably a little longer. But again, no issue. But look at that, how clean that is. And this is not direct drive, and I get prints like this. How can you improve on that? How can a direct drive or anything else improve on that? All right, I don't have modified fan shrouds. I don't do anything. In fact, I don't even change any settings anywhere throughout the entire print. I don't have to come back and say, oh, I've got to change the speed, change the temperature, change the distance. I don't have to do anything. I set it and go do something else. So this print is going to go fine. And all my prints, all the 3,500 STL files I printed, have all gone fine. Once this goes down like this, there's not going to be an issue. And this is an open frame. There is no, you don't see any, encased in some sort of a box or anything like that. All right, so this is open air. I do take this printer to an open air flea market, which ranges in temperature and humidity all the time. I don't have issues. Never have. Okay, so again, I'm just showing what my printer does. I'm not saying that this is going to fix any of other printers' problems. Because their problems could be done because the operator did something that someone told them to do. But this is what my printer's doing. I'm not telling you anything. I'm just showing you that this is what it's doing right now. And again, why would it change? Why would anything here, as this is printing for the next 16 hours, why would this change? And all it's going to do is do the same X and Y drawing, go up one layer, every so often, however long each layer takes, and we're back to a good print again. So anyway, just to show, this is how it's hooked up. Users can do whatever they want. I'm not saying other ways are worse or better, but this is how this works. Again, no troubleshooting issues because there's nothing to really look at. If there's an issue here, fix it. If there's an issue here, leave it alone, fix it, because there's not going to be an issue between here to here because I know how to install the Bowden tube properly to factory specifications. This is the hot end. This is it. We got the fan, the nozzle's a 0.4 millimeter nozzle. Again, we've got a nice first layer going down. You can see for yourself. Again, how can it be any better than that? I don't see how it can be any better than that. There's nothing to complain about here from my perspective. All right, have a great day.